I feel so crappy today. It's really bad. I haven't been out like with my friends since this hurricane shit happened. And last night I went out with a couple of my close friends, had some dinner, had some wine, and then had a margarita, which was just too much. And I'm regretting it a lot today. It's been 3 days since I've taken a shower because we still don't have hot water in our town. Well, some people do, but most people don't. So now I'm like going around from person to person, like, oh, can I shower at your house? Can I shower at your house, please? Say hi to my dog. Hey, Ranger. He is the subject of my video today because he might look really cute right now, but he bit me the other day bad, and let me just give you like a little background on my dog Ranger over here. When we first got him, we rescued him, and he already had problems with like food aggression, toy aggression, whatever. We've tried a billion different things to fix this. We've gotten trainers to come here, and like he's good when they're here. But then when, you know, it's just us, he's crazy again. He originally he bit my arm. Show you that. So that right there got stitches, and that right there is a his mouth. I don't know if you can really see it. But that was the first time he bit. And then he bit my boyfriend's toenail off, literally, when he was walking past the cage, and he was in it with the door open. And then he bit my boyfriend's finger literally in half, and he had to get it sewn back together. He has tried to bite a couple of my friends when he's caged into the kitchen in our new apartment. Not caged, but, you know, we block him off in there, and they walk by. He growls and jumps up. My boyfriend's dad brought over space heaters for us the other day, since we have electric but no heat. And he went to go and pet him, and he tried to bite him. And then he attacked me a couple weeks ago. Right, Ranger? Look, he's evil. Are you evil? Are you evil? He, what was I saying? He attacked me a couple of weeks ago when my boyfriend grabbed my arm and went to like pull me down onto his lap, like, you know, a cute boyfriend-girlfriend thing, like to sit on his lap and give me a kiss. And Ranger ran after me, and I got up from the couch, and he kind of like cornered me, and he bit onto my pants and did like a crazy pit bull shake, and if that was my skin, I would be missing like a lot of my leg, which I am now because he bit me on the leg, and it's pretty bad. I have it covered up right now, but I'll show you real quick. Can you see? I'm about to show you my butt. See that? Yeah, so that's awesome. Ass shot for you. I don't care. That's all right now. So, yeah, this being the most recent bite, and it hurts like heck. Like, it really hurts. I contemplated going to the hospital so that they could take off the dead skin parts or whatever, but I didn't. And everybody's saying the same thing, like, you need to put your dog to sleep, you need to put your dog to sleep, you need to put your dog to sleep. Now, here's the problem with that. First of all, I am an advocate for, you know, pit bulls, and I've owned them my whole life, and I've had bad ones, and then I've trained them, and they weren't bad anymore. And I don't think that every single pit bull is, like, crazy horrible. I think that Rottweilers have the tendency to do the same thing. Oh, you just put your whisker in my eye. Dalmatians were a problem for a while. German Shepherds, shit, even poodles, man. Like, there's always going to be a good dog and a bad dog. And it just so happens that I have a dog who is bad. Now, we're thinking about putting him to sleep. We're going to give him one more chance. We're going to get a muzzle, and it's going to have to be on him at all times, like serious training. We're going to get like another trainer who's kind of expensive, but I mean, I guess it's worth it. But if you've ever euthanized a animal of yours, you know it's expensive. And he's not sick, and he's not old. He's like a year and 5 months about, and I'm having a really hard time deciding what I'm going to do about this, because I don't think that you should put any animal to sleep unless, you know, they're old and sick and in pain. But if we bring him to a shelter, I'm not going to not say that this dog has bit many times. I can't have somebody with kids seeing him and being like, oh, he's so cute, and bring him home because he's so precious, and then he chomps onto a child's neck and, worst case scenario, kills someone. It's like I couldn't have that on my conscience, but I also couldn't have me putting him to sleep on my conscience. I'm just like, I don't know what to do. Because right now he's being all cute, but he's not always cute. He scares me, and my boyfriend's been away all weekend. I've kind of kept him in the kitchen all day, but have him, you know, take him for a walk and then have him sleep with me at night. And yeah, so if any of you guys have ever had a situation like this, give me some input, because I mean, I know this channel is all about, you know, mostly like spiritual stuff and, you know, cutesy fartsy little rock halls and whatnot, but I guess this does have to do with my spiritual mindset and how I just think that putting a dog to sleep, I just can't even think of it, especially since if I give him to a shelter and I tell him that he bites, they're going to put him to sleep, but he's going to be alone and in a muzzle, and I'm not going to be there for him like when he passes on, but I can't take him to a vet and do this because it just costs too much money. And, you know, we would have gotten rid of him a long time ago if I didn't pay more than $3,000 for surgery he needed to get when we had only had him for a couple months. He had this problem, and it's disgusting, but whatever, it's called a penile prolapse, and his little wiener turned inside out, most likely from humping a pillow that he did for like a good month when we first got him. Like, just let him do it, whatever, because we're getting him fixed. He might as well have his fun, sexy time. But the surgery was really expensive, and before he got it, he was like bleeding out of there constantly, and we had to keep him in a cage, and it hurt him, so whatever. So yeah, that's what's going through my mind right now. And it's so easy for someone to say, oh, just put him to sleep, like that's what you have to do. I'm like, well, you know, he's like a family member to me, and it's not just that simple to do. But yeah. Not being able to take a shower has been horrible. I don't even, like, I have good skin, and I never break out, but, like, there was a week where nobody in this town showered. Everybody just stunk. That's, like, everybody just smelled. You walked out the door to talk to someone, and everybody was stinky. So now I'm breaking out everywhere, and I have super dry skin. It snowed here. It's, like, the weather is just crazy. Like, I don't know if the Mayans were onto something, man. Maybe they're onto something. We did have an earthquake last year, which I haven't felt my whole entire life living on Long Island, because we don't have earthquakes. And then all of a sudden we have an earthquake, and then we have a hurricane, and then we have a snowstorm at the beginning of November. Like, what's next? What's going to be next? There's so much stuff going on right now. Ah! That's it. So let me know what you think. Even though I know that most of you are going to be like, just put him down, just put him down. But, you know what, maybe since you're all kind of on the same spiritual wavelength as me, you might understand a little bit more than other people, like, that I've talked to randomly. Just like, yeah, just go and do it. I don't know. I don't know how that works. And is there going to be karma involved? Because I feel like What are you doing over there? I feel like there's going to be some negative karma involved in that. And look, and he's not small. Like, this is a queen-size mattress, and that's the size of my dog. I don't know, Ranger. Are we going to have to put you to sleep? Are you going to be good? Look, he just looks evil. Are you evil? All right, that's it.